Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Thursday, October 10th. Got a warm and dry pattern continuing into early next week, courtesy of high pressure overhead. But for all our space weather enthusiasts out there, we do have a pretty good shot at seeing the Aurora Borealis across our entire region tonight. I'll be breaking down the probabilities of those and this cloud cover forecast here later in the presentation. And key points we're going to focus on this morning. Again, the Aurora Borealis will be possible tonight. Current best timing as of this morning is about sunset to 3 in the morning. Main limitation will be partly to mostly cloudy skies. So, of course, big space weather event, we get the clouds coming in. So I'll be kind of breaking down the timing for you on that later today. But other than that, seasonally warm and dry conditions will continue into early next week. We saw a couple of record high temperatures again yesterday at both Idaho Falls and Chalice, who both reached 82 degrees. We're still looking at a potential pattern change for midweek next week, with long-range models showing a pretty aggressive Pacific trough digging into our region, which would help support some more widespread precipitation chances and much colder temperatures. And speaking of those cloud cover out there, geocolor satellite this morning shows increasing clouds in the wake of yesterday's weak cold front. So with that, we're just looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the day today, and taking a look at one model's timing on that. This is the national blend of models, so this will start you off at about 6 o'clock. Still mostly cloudy out there, but as we head into the evening hours, so by 9 o'clock, start to see some more partly cloudy skies building in from the northwest. That'll be kind of the going trend through the overnight hours. You'll see those percentages start to come down a little bit more. Best chances for clearer skies will be to the north and west. But overall, still looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies continuing. So that'll be kind of the main limitation for that tonight. And just break it down another model for you here. This is going to be the HREF model. Overall, just shows a mix of low, mid, and high clouds colored here. Most of these are going to be mid-level and high-level clouds. So with that, looking at pretty overcast skies throughout the day today. Bit of an improvement, as you can see, to our north and west during those overnight hours tonight. So here's 9 o'clock, midnight, and 3 a.m. So overall, we're still looking at that partly to mostly cloudy sky forecast. We'll be sure to keep an eye on that later today, and if the Aurora forecast holds, should be a pretty good night for that out there. And here's a look at that KP index. So we should peak around an 8.33, just around sunset to around midnight. So overall, it's a geomagnetic storm of 4. So we're looking at a pretty decent storm rolling in here. So certainly a good opportunity to get outdoors this evening. Weather should be great outside of the clouds. And taking a look at the bigger picture for you wise, those clouds are associated with that weak cold front that went through yesterday. Just some increasing mid-level moisture filling in behind. Not going to lead to any precipitation chances in our neck of the woods, but just some partly to mostly cloudy skies here through the weekend. And weather has got look into Monday, not looking at a whole lot. If you're looking at a quiet, extended dry period, looks like that'll be the go-in trend through at least midweek next week. And here to look at those temperatures for you. So again, cool mornings. We're not looking at any frost freeze concerns, at least on the Snake River Plain here until mid to part of next week. But as you can see, noticeably cooler starting around that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. We are expecting a Pacific system to move onshore into our area, leading to much colder temperatures, highs back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, which is even seasonably cool for this time of year. And speaking of these temperature outlooks, overall next 6 to 10 day period, looking like we're going to stay above normal temperatures. So now no big changes on that front, still above normal, highs each day in the upper 60s to low 80s. With respect to precipitation, we are going to start to see the inkling of a little bit of precipitation building in on the end of this period, so heading into middle part of next week, but still looking pretty dry across southeast Idaho. 8 to 14 does help to bring in some more near normal to below normal temperatures across the northwest. Still hanging on to some more near normal, above normal temperatures as you get further south and east, but are expecting that trend to continue trending colder through that time frame. And there we go, 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook. We haven't seen it look like this for about a month. So overall, this is the best signal we've seen for precipitation in our region since about mid-September. So certainly keeping an eye on that. And then breaking down kind of the overall upper level pattern with this event. So we've been under the influence of a pretty broad region of high pressure over the west. That's been the going trend here for some time. We have had a couple of systems kind of roll through, like this one that we're going to be seeing moving in around that Friday, Saturday time frame to Northern California and Oregon. But it just gets absorbed into the ridge feature. Very dominant, extending well into northern Canada, but to the west, just as that ridge amplifies to the north, pretty aggressive low pressure system in the Gulf of Alaska that'll continue to work southeast, so heading into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday time frame. Got the European ensemble on the left, GFS on the right. Does show that pretty aggressive digging into our area. Model agreement is going to be placing that generally over our area for that Thursday, Friday time frame. helping to bring in some more precipitation chances and colder temperatures. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Thursday and stay safe out there.